Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, привет, bonjour, guten tag. What is up, Vikings? So here we are with like another like live hangout. Don't know if hola. Don't know if Torin or Jurgen will appear today. Like who knows? But we'll of course find out. I wanted to go over a uh, list with you guys. There's a list of things um, that are potentially coming in an update. So I wanted to kind of like go over that a little bit, get your guys' opinions on it as well. I'm thinking about doing another. Hello, what's up? I'm thinking about doing another feedback video, potentially with a Google form. Um, it's gonna be a little different, but I want to go over the list of things that are potentially being introduced to the game. Obviously, we don't know the order of how these things would be introduced. But we do know that they would potentially be introduced in upcoming years. So there is that. But I wanted to kind of go over it with you guys and see what you guys thought about the potential changes we might see coming. As we know in the news today, there was So, as we know in the news today, there is an upcoming clan competition. There's a new clan event going to be in Yacht. The Slaughter in Jotunheim attack. In this competition, points are rewarded for killing enemy warriors during an attack. By reaching the top places in ranking, participants will receive the Sisyphus achievement or will get to upgrade its level. Hello! So, as we knew there was another yacht event coming. Torin did say they were working on more competitions. And of course it says the chief of the winning clan will get to decide who will receive or upgrade the achievement. The achievement cannot be upgraded by more than one level in this manner. So, there's a new yacht event, and I mean it's gonna stop some of the hit me please stuff. Um, I mean, I don't know if it can really stop the troop trading, but I know it can stop the old hit me please because, well, I mean, defensive towns aren't going to necessarily get points in this event since it is an attack event. With that being said, also changes coming to Vikings War of Clans that we have seen said for this year. Whoop. Yeah, exactly. Alts to kill. Yeah. Ugh. I can only imagine. Um. So, we've seen it said that they're going to add 5 towers in the SH. As far as SHs go, how these towers would go into. How these towers would factor into Odin, we do not know. Like, we've seen it stated that it's going to be people assigned to defend said towers. So instead of just having like one siege to run, you potentially have different levels of towers to run. The Hall of Glory we have also seen where they are adding another tab to here, to the House of Jarls, and trophies that are earned out of clan checkpoints, um, clan checkpoints and clan ranking in events in order to upgrade knowledge for the SH. Again, we don't know exactly. I mean, I think that was said to be the spring update this year. And then we have. Then we also have the Sea Alliance marches in an SH siege and the ability to send dust to your Alliance SH. The other thing that this is said to be working on is the shaman upgrade. All of our shaman going up. I believe it was 10 levels. So these would all, of course, like our shaman in general, would go up. So from level 60 to level 70. And upgrade to runes and two new slots. So our gear here would get an added slot to runes and an added slot to gems, which means there would be a total of 6 slots there. Hello! What is up? So there would be a total of 6 slots here instead of just 4. 2 rune slots on top of 2 or 4 gem slots. So there would be updated runes. Gear to level 15. Which means roughly all of our gear would get 6 more levels to it. The 6 levels to it, of course, would be like the Asgard Shaman gear. It is quite literally impossible to force fail the gear upgrading. I forgot to take that off when I did that. So Shaman would, of course, go up 10 more levels, so from 60 to 70. Gear will end up getting another rune slot and another gem slot. I don't know how that's going to quite work out as far as, like, if we will have the ability to put double gems or double runes in. And runes in general will be updating, so, I mean, evidently there could be another slot higher than legendary. Hopefully, potentially a celestial rune would be awesome. Gear to level 15, so our gear would go up 6 levels, which would make it practically, of course, if they did it as stated, would make it almost impossible to fail. Yes, agreed. Seeing Alliance marches, I hope it will be like one of the first things added next. It feels like we've been waiting for that one forever, and I mean forever. Let me pull this up 1 second. The Hall of Trophies. Oh, the closed KD. I'll cap this off and then I'll circle back around to that. Closed KD. So we've heard that the potential to buy a kingdom or to close your kingdom. They said that's something that's going to be a while to work on, but they did also say it was a possibility coming into this year. Let me see. The Hall of Trophies. Let's pull this up here. Okay. So, coming this spring, there will be a new currency, trophies, in the next update. You will be able to learn clan knowledge for the trophies. Clan players will have the available preset Hall of Trophies bonus. Initially, they are equal to 0%. For each knowledge explored to the maximum level, the value of each preset bonus increases by a certain percentage. We've seen this before in, well, I mean, for instance, Bloodlust. The amount of time you stay unshielded increases with every level, but also the offense percentage that it gives increases every level up as well. Trophies are earned through checkpoints and ranking in clan events. We obviously do not know what the amount of trophies or what all clan events they will be in. I imagine they will be almost equal to the like Cole VIP bronze, gold nuggets, stuff like that we had in CVC before. Like now, see, the belief is like shaman up. Like shaman will upgrade. Like they will add 10 more levels to your shaman. So shamans will cap at 70 versus 60. We've seen it before. We've seen it before with hero. For instance, like our heroes currently are 70. Shamans have been at 60 for a very long time. So shamans will go to 70. Yes, correct. Which means you will probably need more shaman charms, I would imagine. It'll make Supreme Ghost handy too, because Lord knows I am not tearing down buildings for shaman experience. So, also, this is the second part of the list. Also, they've stated they're gonna give the Koenig more power. It was joked around and asked also in all seriousness if giving the Koenig more power. Hello. If giving the Koenig more power meant like the ability to yeetus deletus people out of your kingdom. Like just bounce them. However, that was denied. Torrent stated that no, that would not be something they are doing. But the Koenig or pop holder will have more. This is true, you can. As long as the shaman experience levels needed don't equal to like those of like don't equal to those of like bonjour. As long as those shaman levels or experience needed are not equal to like the VIP, I think we'll generally be somewhat okay. As far as like them not like adding the ability of the Koenig to bounce people out of the kingdom, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Yeah, I imagine TAS would be the best. An in-game translator. There are other games that I've played and seen that have in-game translators. I know one of the major things that people ask in the community is what is like the best for Russian English, English to Russian. And some of the other stuff, an in-game translator would very much help that. Remove dead towns, like that's a major one. I don't know any kingdom in this game that does not have towns that have been offline for like over 40 weeks, for instance. But even yet, so I'm not sure exactly how they're going to remove these dead towns, or like what their parameters for are them for. I know that they've stated in the past multiple times that they are working on removing dead towns, but if yet we are going over the list of potential updated stuffs. Don't know when or how. 1 second. We don't know how the in-game translator would work. I know that they said that they're going to add it to the chats, remove dead towns. They're still kind of working on that. They're really like, they're really kind of like back and forth. It's kind of a mystery to what the parameters are to be considered a dead town. Yeah, but I mean, you don't ever really get like the amount of resources out of dead towns that you like need. At least not in my experience. Don't ever see us getting the ability to remove someone from the kingdom. It happens. Yeah, exactly. Like, I honestly, I agree with that too. I don't see them ever allowing us to bounce people out of the kingdom like that. Just because, like, yeah, see, I could see that too. But yeah, I don't see them giving us the ability. You're welcome. I don't see us getting the ability to bounce somebody out of the kingdom. Like, it just that would be like a no. But yes. So most games I have seen, for instance, use this chat as an example. So most games I've seen, for instance, would be like if this was in Russian. It's got like a little icon next to it. You click the icon, and it would change it from Russian to whatever language your game is in, or vice versa, whatever. So I don't know if that's exactly how they're gonna add it in Vikings, but I know that's the way I've seen it done in the past. It'll be interesting to see. Would be easy, or it'd be interesting to see how they're potentially going to change that. So the other thing is level 1 towers in Asgard. Let me see. See, that's the thing, is like buying a kingdom. Like, you buy a kingdom, you can control who comes there and who doesn't. So, I can't pull up an Asgard map right now, but okay, there we go. Towers. As we know, the main big level 5 sits there. The belief of adding more Asgard towers, as it states, level 1 towers in Asgard, level 1 tower on the Pioneer 9 spot. As we know, Pioneer is a nightmare. The level 1 towers in Asgard that they've said they're going to add. So this is the outer ring of level 1 towers as it is. Out here, we've all seen it. Or we've all tried to play it, I should say. the level 1 ring there. I don't know why some are purple, some are gold. Anyways, out here in the wastelands of the nothingness, I do not know where, they've said they're going to add more level 1 towers peppered throughout mini Asgard, basically giving people the ability to hold other level 1 towers. Obviously the obviously the we don't know how these are going to be, but level 1 tower points kind of being king, as far as what we've seen in mini Asgard anyway. Is Asgard up right now? Nope, it's not. I know it's in the news. We don't know, obviously, if them adding those level 1s, we don't know if those level 1 points for holding a level 1 tower will change. Currently, the level 1s are like the hardest towers to get into and hold. Why? Because, well, everybody hits level 1s. So, them adding more level 1 towers would give the ability for more people to earn medals, essentially, and it wouldn't be such like a crapshoot or fish in a barrel shoot, I should say. Would give medium and smaller clans the ability to hold a level 1 tower that is not necessarily connected. I need to slow down for the translator. Not necessarily connected to a level 2 or a level 3, or a level 2 that goes into a level 3 and then a 4 and then 5 and so forth. Giving the ability to not necessarily be hit backwards from level 2s. So we don't know how exactly they're going to do that. The reduced home gang wait time. So we've all played home gang, and we all play we all played home gang and realized that out of the 3-hour-long event, roughly having that 15-minute wait time in between is an inconvenience. Having that 15-minute wait time in between rounds is an inconvenience. Like, because then you have the prep. So the wait time being reduced obviously will create potentially more time slots. I mean, as the wait time is reduced out of each slot, it would actually stretch the event longer, opening up more time slots for people to play. So the ability of them, or the actuality of them reducing the wait time in home gang will open up more time slots for people to have in home gang. This meaning that it'll be easier to get a time slot. Also, 3 new Seers and the rest to level 20. Currently, we have Seers that go to 20, but we've also got some that stay at 10. The newer ones cap out at 10. Hey, maybe they'll fix that home gang mess up. You never know. I mean, them updating home gang might fix the horribleness that it is. So, the level 10s will go up to 20 on top of adding 3 new ones. They recently added, like Loki would go to 20, I believe. Freyr would go to 20, I believe. Mimir 20, so on and so forth. So I think that like those would all go up to 20, and they're gonna add 3 more. They already added Loki, Odin, Thor. So I think that those going up to 20 would cost roughly what we see already. So like I think the cost would be very similar, the ones going from 10 to 20. Now, the newer ones, the Loki, Odin, Thor, those ones going up to 20 could get expensive. They were kind of expensive to begin with to get up to 10. So them upgrading up to 20 could get pretty rough. What's up, Como? For instance. And then, I mean, it already gives a 500% bonus. So, I mean, if it goes up to 20, then what kind of bonus is it going to give? Is it going to end up giving like 1,000% bonus? If the first 10 levels gave a 500, if the bonus already goes up to 500, I mean, it going to 1,000, then, I mean, that would be huge. Oh, that sucks, man. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that bonus is going to look like when they upgrade. The, there's the list. More puzzles. So don't know is that more puzzles. So we don't know if these are going to add to we don't know if those are going to add to like another chapter here. Like we had the 3 chapters when they came out: the Treasury of Nibblings, the Bandit Hideout, and the Vegar's Secret Town. 4,500 stats total Seer. Oh, we don't know if they're gonna add to those or if they're gonna add to the daily puzzles. The 2 of 6 being as it is now for dailies. We don't know if that's gonna become like a 10 or if they're just going to merely add additional chapters onto these. Sometime this year, like it's been in the works. These are all things that they said they are going to add to the game or are working to add to the game. So, also, mini towers in Yacht. Oh, the throne, we all know it. At this point, it has been the throne of Jotunheim for, well, 4.5, 5 years now. This right here, they are supposedly going to make more mini thrones or towers to hold in Jotunheim. So, we do not know if, obviously, I mean, we don't know, for one, if those mini thrones are going to have titles or if they're gonna have gifts. But we know they've said they're going to add more towers out in here. I believe on the rocky areas of Yacht, if I can find one. So we've got, we've got other like pads for the throne like this. There's, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of these. Might be more. I believe there's like 4 to 6 of these across Yacht. That they haven't done anything with. Like, these have just always kind of been part of the landscape. I believe they would add like another mini throne here. We don't know, obviously, if holding these towers or thrones, if they're going to do, if you're gonna do those just count for a holding the throne competition, or if they're going to do like those are like mini Koenigs, like they get a bonus for basically holding a mini throne for the duration until the next yacht. So oh yeah, so we don't know, like, but this is like the long list of stuff that they've said they're going to be adding to the game. So 5 towers in the SH Siege, in other words, like picking the strength of March. Hello, Sin. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, we don't know. Like, the Prince of Yacht, the Dukes of Yacht, Mini Koenig of Yacht. So, they've talked about throwing mini towers in Yacht and in, let me see here if I can pull it up. No, I can't. Okay, anyways, they've needed to add these for a while. Now, we've seen people ask, like, when are they going to make the ability to see alliance marches? We've also seen people say that the SH Siege now is just, but yet, the SH Siege now is just way too hard, or way too, there we go, I'll give Syntizator the, ooh, I need to change this. 1 second here. I need to change that. Anyways, I'll change that later. We've seen people say, like, when are they going to make these changes to where it's easier for people to defend their Citadel. Currently, the level 6 is, it's still hard for people. So, they've said they're going to change it to where you can choose essentially to launch different strength sieges. We don't know, obviously, like, the 5 would be like 1 through 5 essentially. Don't know if upgrading these towers would be like upgrading the Tower of Odin, and then you have the ability to get the ability to run like a couple of level sieges. Yeah, what's up? Quick question about the gear to 15. Well, upgrading the Asgard Shaman gear, you pretty much get a guaranteed chance. Like, it cannot, like, if you have the Helheim Fire and the mats needed, like you really have no chance of it breaking. There's really like you can't force it to fail. So I honestly think like when gear goes up to 15, it will be very much the same way. So I think when yes. So I believe that when the gear goes up to 15, it has been said, I believe Torn said it on a live stream, that it would be like upgrading Asgard Shaman gear. So don't quote those exact words. I don't think that's exactly how he said it, but I know it was very close. So it would mean like exactly. There'd be no fail, but the Helheim fire needed would be astronomical. I am sure. They've said they've said they're gonna make the ability to see alliance marches and the ability to send dust to the alliance SH. The shaman upgrade we were told would be coming. The shaman upgrade, we were told this last year that it would be coming as well. And with it would be the gear upgrade, runes. Gonna need to buy fire. Oh. So you get the Helheim fire sub. So they said they're going to add roughly the shaman upgrade runes and gear, I believe, in the same update. The closed KD is something they said is a potential. They were throwing it to the development department to see what was possible there. And then, of course, they said the Koenig would have more power in the kingdom. Currently, the Koenig gets like 10 mil loyalty points for holding pop every 24 hours, and then like I mean that's generally all they get. But reputes, like that's essentially it. So we don't know how they're gonna give the Koenig more power, but they said they would. In-game translator. In-game translator, they said they would add removing dead towns, or something they've been working kind of on and off the last, like, year-ish. Level 1 towers in Asgard, level 1 tower on the Pioneer spot, meaning that, sitting and camping on the Pioneer spot would not be, possible. Reduced home gang wait times was something they recently added and said they would do. 3 new Seer, rest to level 20. We don't know obviously when that's going to be implemented either, but we do know it's potentially coming. More puzzles and mini towers in Yacht. Those are all things they said they would do. Now, we know for a fact that the next update, granted we don't know when, we know for a fact that the next update coming this spring will be the Hall of Glory. This is where we will get more knowledge into our SH on top of the ability to add percentages for certain things. There will be certain actions. Let me see if I can find this. I've used it before on here. There we go. You see the tabs that are already at the top in the SH, the information profile statistics. The Hall of Glory or Hall of Trophies would be the 4th tab added to our SH. Ooh, we shall see, Valoo. There's like attack and defense of fortresses, attack of cities, and as was pointed out on a previous stream of mine by like Homo, I believe, the cost of improved first level is a certain percentage, and the cost for upgrading to 2nd level is another percentage, which means roughly, only thing I've got that I can show would be Valkyrie Citadel, which means, like we saw in knowledge, be prepared for ascending cost. So like obviously 2nd level is going to cost so much more than the 1st level. 3rd level is going to cost so much more than the 2nd level, or double what the 1st level was, and then it's just going to keep going up and up and up from there. We've seen it before in secret knowledge. 1st secret knowledge was that way, 2nd secret knowledge was that way. Valkyrie's always been that way. So they're going to take, it seems like they're going to take that same idea and slap it into our fortresses as well for our knowledge. You will be able to learn clan knowledge for trophies. In other words, we earn trophies, we spend trophies to get the knowledge unlocked. Players will have the available preset Hall of Trophies bonus. Initially, they are equal to 0%. Which means you have to be a member of the clan to have those bonuses. Big shocker there. For each knowledge explored to maximum level, the value of each preset bonus increases by a certain percentage. We again have seen this before. I use Bloodlust as a percentage. Why? Because, well, it's the simplest. So, every increased level of Bloodlust, you had this right here percentage went up. This timer also went up. In other words, like there was, you know, you went from like 1 minute not being able to show for a minute to not being able to show for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 4 minutes, all the way up to 5 minutes once it's maxed with a 200% troop offense when attacking towns. They've said that it's been said that basically the maximum level of value of each preset knowledge is increased by a certain percent, like we've seen on all knowledge. Now, we don't know if these are going to be timed things like Bloodlust, so you're going to have a timed bonus while you're attacking or defending or something like that, as long as you're getting hit, or as long as you are hitting. Who knows? They could add, it'd be interesting if they add like a clan like Bloodlust. Well, I mean, not, you know, obviously a clan unshielding one. Imagine that would be horror for a lot of people. But we do know trophies are earned through checkpoints and ranking in clan events. I have seen some people say this will be like Olympian. Now, on one hand, I got to agree because it will push the ranking clans even higher and harder. It will make you have to rank if you want those added extra medals. Or trophies. However, the fact that they can still be earned through checkpoints, as long as, like, you know, your clan can close the said checkpoints for the oh, that would be insane. Like a whole clan of people that couldn't shield. Oh goodness. It's diabolical, but at the same time, like, I gotta say, I kind of like it. So they said they're gonna add them to checkpoints. We don't know what checkpoints they are. I mean, like, as long as they didn't put them in like unreachable checkpoints within reason, I believe it would be semi alright. Now, if they made them like, you know, For League of Asgard, you better always get 160 T points because of the simple fact that that's where your trophies are. I know there would be a lot of people, yes, pretty much, Valu, like, my clan doesn't rank. Like, we don't push ranking hard. So, like, the checkpoints are going to be the points where a lot of people get the trophies. Like, as long as those checkpoints aren't horribly, horribly unreachable for people, it will generally be decent. I mean, if those checkpoints are extremely unreachable and you cannot get the trophies, then you're just kind of like, you know, you're just kind of screwed. It would not be like a very, it would not be a very substantial thing for a good most chunk of the game. Exactly. It would basically be like the skins that a lot of people can't get unless, you know, they're from a streamer. Like for instance, the one I'm wearing now, like the Guard of Phoenix. Some of these other ones we've seen. If it reaches like to the point where only the ranking ones are getting them, then it's like the Guard. It would be exactly like Guard of Phoenix, Guard of Shielding. Just off the top of my head, to where a lot of the players won't be able to get them. So honestly, as long as they aren't spread, like, you know, obviously to the insane limit, the trophies and checkpoints are decent. As long as you can get enough trophies to upgrade stuff. It would be hilarious. Oh, these. Yes, sorry. Would be like the Citadel of the Sun, Tower of Triumph, Black Castle, which I have two of for some reason, somehow. Would be like those that come from ranking in events that a lot of people don't get. For instance, over this clan is. Oh, it's blood. Imagine that. So they all get the Valain currently in CVC, but it would be the same. There'd be a certain amount of trophies here that would be given to those players, but by the time you reach like the fourth rank, it's no longer there. So it's interesting to see. Hello, it'd be interesting to see how they're going to add these. Like, it just depends, like how they're added. It's not one of those things of like the absolute pure horror of this potential system, because we'll all be able to earn trophies somehow in checkpoints. Now, whether those checkpoints are simply attainable or whether those checkpoints are astronomical, we don't know. Like, that's just one of those things. Like, they haven't told us exactly where in these checkpoints they'll be. And, I mean, reality is they probably won't. We won't see that until we actually see the update. Now, like, honestly, the ability to earn the trophies for everybody will equal out as long as they're not league specific as well. We've seen a lot of people lately be like, well, you've got to be in League of Odin, or you've got to be, well, like, for instance, Olympian's League of Odin and League of Asgard achievement. It is a pain in the rear. This one right here. Basically ranking in Olympian, or basically ranking in League of Asgard, League of Odin, gives you Olympian levels. You have to rank a certain amount of times in the top 3, top 5, top 10. In various combinations in order to get this troop offense against T7, total defense, troop offense, or T8 warrior offense. That right there, those are some big beefy bonuses if you have them. So it's kind of one of those things, like if they add the trophies obviously to the higher 2 leagues, then it's going to make it even harder for smaller clans to develop. The belief again is that they are pushing all players to a clan. Now, thing is obviously not everybody's going to play at, a 20, 30, 40, 50T size. So like that's the thing, is like, honestly, being able to get these out of checkpoints would be a huge thing for smaller sized clans. We've seen it said that they're going to be in all clan checkpoints, so don't know if that means like clan troop training, clan resource yielding, clan ghost, clan invader, clan clan influence, clan lust for power, and we don't know. But they've said that they're going to be across clan checkpoints for the trophies. So like, and they're going to add the trophies to the ranking. So we've seen it said both ways. As far as like ways that things can be upgraded, it's like, I don't know. It depends on how many trophies they're going to start handing out, and it depends on obviously the cost of the knowledge. But that is for sure the next update that we know of. And we don't know if it's just the stronghold that is on that update. Like, they could upgrade the Citadel plus something in our towns. I believe, you see, I think it was when the Tower of Odin came out that there was a town update with it. I can't remember what in our town updated then, but I believe there was something with the Tower of Odin. Let's see. Okay, Tower of Odin. Okay, Tower of Odin was added roughly around the same time that Fury was introduced into the game. That was after the Valkyrie Citadel and before town skins and achievements. So, they might add another thing to our towns. They might add another thing to our towns that, what is this music? It's a mix of things. I can't hear it. They might add another thing to our towns that, in the course of us earning trophies, would also benefit. Ooh. Would also benefit the player in general, make it easier to earn said trophies. I don't know. We'll find out. I know that the some of the things on the top of the clan. Thank you, December 2019. Some of the things on top of this list are things that they said would be added within, like they were announced this last year that they would be added within this next year. So obviously not all of them are going to come out at once. but we do on average see what 2 to 3 updates a year, 4 updates a year. I think we have a spring, summer, fall, and winter update. So for roughly 4 updates a year. Um, so we don't know like the course of when these are going to be added. The spring update will of course be Hall of Trophies. We know that for a fact. So that being said, that's really like all I got for today. I will be going live again tomorrow morning. Um, Tomorrow morning, it appears it will be roughly the same time again for me. But tomorrow morning it will be the Houndsy and me on stream. We're trying to like roughly work out details and timing. Um, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions, obviously about things upcoming that we potentially can answer, um, drop them in the comments of this live stream when it's over, and I'll try to find answers for you. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Quick little like 1 hour stream. Um, Thank you guys for like being here, for subscribing, supporting the channel, and chilling. Um, and yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your CBC. Um, if I do not see you tomorrow, then good luck. Um, but anyways, as I said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in today, coming, chilling. Um, Hopefully we'll have some more interesting news to share in the upcoming days, as far as, or the upcoming month anyway, as far as when these updates might appear, so you guys can semi be prepared. Um, so anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night. Thank you guys for being here once again.